What's up? Eagles just lost Super Bowl. I'm very disappointed. But our offense played very well considering everything. Hurts was amazing, and there's one thing that we can take away from this game. Hurts is our franchise quarterback. He's top 5 for sure. I'd probably put him at 5 behind Herbert, Burrow, Allen, and Mahomes. But he played incredibly well as a rusher and as a passer. He was super accurate, even on some deep balls that didn't get completed. Devonta Smith and Quez Watkins, they were perfect throws, incomplete. Horrible call at the end there. It was not defensive holding. I think it was pretty obvious. And even, he did not pull on the jersey or hold him at all. He touched his back, but he never grabbed him, never impeded his progress at all. And the ball wasn't even close. It wasn't like Juju would have had it. It was way overthrown anyway. So that was a very bad call, which screwed us. But obviously, if you're in the position where one call can lose you the game, it's not just that that call's fault. Our defense was very bad this game. It would have been very good throughout the rest of the playoffs. Third most sacks ever. And we had 0 in this game. And that was ultimately what did us in. Our defensive line lost. Pacheco had 80 rushing yards. The Chiefs should have not been able to, they should have lost that battle. But instead they won. And that was what screwed us. Also, Chiefs had 0 turnovers. You know how often a team has 0 turnovers and 0 sacks allowed and loses a game? Essentially never. That's how good the rest of our team was playing. An unlucky punt return. It was a very bad punt, and it was very bad coverage. It was almost good, but the Chiefs, barely got it. Tony didn't have to do much. Had to juke one guy. But very bad special teams on that one play, and that was probably a 4-point swing right there in that one play. Very bad call, very bad defense. But our offense was amazing. So, looking at this moving forward, I'm not too disappointed. I think we played well. We are clearly not frauds. The offense was extremely good. Our system is just perfect, which was a big issue. You play against maybe a little stronger team. How's that going to look? It looked great. So I'm not worried about our offense at all. Offense was great. The defense was worrying, though. We're losing a lot of guys. I'm going to put a thing up. Yeah, we're losing all of these players here, including guys like Javon Hargrave, James Bradbury, Kaiser White, TJ Edwards, CJ, Gardner Johnson. Now, I think CJ will re-sign. I think Javon or James Bradbury, one of those guys will re-sign. And but we're losing a lot of players, and that's obvious. But, moving forward, we have a top 10 pick, and we have another first-round pick. So I think we can rebuild just fine. I'm not worried. I really like getting something like Devon Witherspoon or Christian Gonzalez at pick 10, getting Antonio Johnson at pick 30, or maybe getting Brian Branch at pick 10. You get someone like Clark Phillips at pick 30, something like that. You get 2 defensive backs. Maybe you get a defensive tackle. Maybe you even get a third receiver, as we saw Quez when his number was called. He disappointed. Zach Pascal disappointed. Neither were very good in this game. But overall, I'm disappointed, and you can leave hate in the comments. It's fine. We definitely could have played better. Very bad ref call. Bad defense. Amazing offense. Chiefs just played better in the second half. And what it really should have happened is they should have kicked the field goal. We should have had a chance to drive down and kick a field goal, which we probably would have. We would have had a minute and a half. And we should have had a great overtime game and maybe the best Super Bowl of all time. Instead, we had a bad call that ended it there. Well, hope you enjoyed. If you did, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.